Across the country, a troubling situation is unfolding at grocery store checkouts. Sales aren't being properly recorded, and discounts are vanishing. Receipts are now revealing discrepancies that have led to lawsuits, government investigations, and significant consumer backlash. At the heart of this issue is one of America's largest grocery chains, which has been found charging customers up to 18% more than the advertised price. Let's delve into what's going on. A team of undercover researchers recently visited 26 grocery stores located across 14 states and Washington, D.C. During their investigation, they discovered over 150 expired sale tags still displayed on the shelves. This oversight led to shoppers paying, on average, $1.70 more than the price indicated. In certain instances, the markup reached as high as 18.4%, which is certainly not a minor mistake. In California, grocery chains have incurred millions in fines. Similarly, in North Carolina, 14 stores faced penalties for scanner overcharges. Across the nation, 1 in every 25 items scanned registers incorrectly. And this issue is not merely a glitch in the system. You saw the tag and paid the price, simple as that. But now, things have changed. That $3.49 deal on cereal might actually end up costing you $4.99 at the register. A can of soup marked as 2 for $5 might scan at $6.58 instead. This situation is becoming increasingly frustrating. Kroger, known as the second largest grocery chain in America, finds itself at the center of a significant controversy. Operating over 2,700 stores under various names such as Ralph's, Fred Meyer, and Harris Teeter, any misstep by Kroger has nationwide implications. Recent internal audits have revealed pricing errors that are 6 times higher than the company's own stated limits, highlighting the extent of the issue. Being overcharged by $1 occasionally might not seem significant. However, when it happens weekly across several items, the expenses quickly accumulate. For certain households, these unnoticed overcharges could lead to losses of hundreds of dollars annually. It's akin to a hidden tax on families striving to save money. So, what's causing this issue? Let's explore one aspect of the situation. Many grocery stores today operate with minimal staff. In some places, a single individual is tasked with the responsibility of updating thousands of shelf tags. Imagine one person managing the accuracy of 15,000 price signs with almost no assistance. This expectation isn't just unreasonable, it's practically impossible. Store employees witness the overcharges occurring regularly and hear the daily frustrations of customers. However, behind the scenes, they are so understaffed that addressing pricing issues has become nearly impossible. A Kroger employee who manages the front end shared that customers often believe an item costs $2.50 when they pick it up, unaware they're actually being charged $3.75. Similarly, a worker at a Vons store explained that there aren't enough staff members to man all the registers during peak times, much less to check 15,000 shelf tags for accuracy. Many of these employees are part-time and aren't compensated for staying late to correct pricing mistakes. Some haven't even been trained to resolve these issues in the system. This situation results in high burnout and low morale among staff, with relentless pressure. While shoppers feel deceived, employees feel powerless. Earlier this year, a pricing system failure affected 1,600 Walmart stores. Albertsons, Safeway, and Vons collectively paid $4 million to resolve complaints about their pricing practices. Publix is currently dealing with a class action lawsuit concerning inflated meat weights. Even Grocery Outlet faced issues in Oregon for offering fake discounts. It's clear that the entire industry is facing significant challenges. TikTok is buzzing with users posting their receipts under the hashtag #CheckReceiptCheck. Many are capturing images of sale tags to confirm the deals they were offered, while others are turning to budgeting apps to monitor any overcharges. The era of trusting the checkout total without question seems to be over. Today, it feels like a full-time effort is required just to ensure grocery stores remain truthful. Kroger executives have attributed rising food prices and the closure of 60 stores partly to tariffs. They informed investors that they are closely monitoring tariff exposure and that any potential price increases would be a last resort. However, when it comes to pricing errors and missing discounts, tariffs have not been cited as the cause, at least not yet. Just one day after the pricing scandal became public, Kroger announced plans to hire 15,000 new employees. The official reason behind this decision is to enhance the customer experience. While the company didn't directly acknowledge any fault, the timing is quite telling. After months, if not years, of allowing price errors to accumulate, Kroger now seems eager to increase its staffing levels. It's difficult not to interpret this as a form of damage control. Additionally, they're implementing digital shelf tags, which are electronic labels that update prices automatically from a central system. In theory, this seems like a smart solution, offering fewer human errors, real-time updates, and less work for staff. However, some shoppers have expressed concern because digital tags could introduce dynamic pricing. Imagine surge pricing, but for groceries, where the cost of your eggs might change from morning to evening. The reassuring news is that there are laws designed to prevent such price manipulation. Senator Elizabeth Warren has introduced the Price Gouging Prevention Act, a new bill designed to tackle the issue of companies quietly raising prices while pretending everything is normal. At the same time, Senator Ruben Gallego is urging Kroger to provide refunds to shoppers who were overcharged, emphasizing the need for tangible refunds rather than just apologies. Class action lawsuits have already been initiated, with more likely on the horizon. Attorneys general in several states are reportedly scrutinizing pricing practices, while consumer watchdog groups are calling on federal regulators for closer examination. The pressure is intensifying, and headlines are multiplying. For the first time in a long while, it appears that grocery giants are being held accountable for their actions. For shoppers, the message is clear. You can't rely on the shelf price as the final amount you'll pay. This shifts the entire shopping experience. A once simple grocery trip has turned into a stressful task of catching potential overcharges. People are upset, and they're voicing their frustrations more than ever. Unions representing Kroger store employees, including drivers, are preparing for a series of strikes. These actions are aimed at addressing what they see as unfair labor practices and inadequate contracts. Although negotiations are still underway, the unions have already authorized the strikes, suggesting that significant disruptions could be imminent. The potential impacts of these strikes could be substantial. The authorized strikes currently involve over 40,000 workers who could potentially leave their jobs at any moment. If these strikes proceed, they would become the largest in 2 decades. This development poses significant challenges for Kroger and its affiliated stores, potentially leading to further disruptions in sales and complications with food pricing. Are you finding yourself double-checking receipts and taking photos of sale signs before checkout? Stay tuned. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to The Coconut Mama on YouTube at youtube.com/thecoconutmama for more.